Welcome back to yet another exciting video. So we look at question 10. So question 10 still on the Poisson distribution. So we are saying the number of accidents occurring at a busy junction per week follows a Poisson distribution. The probability that no accident will occur is 0.1353. Find the mean and the variance of the number of accidents that occur per week. Okay, so where are we going to start from here? So remember, the MF for a Poisson um, is given by this formula. The probability that X is equals to a certain value K. This will just be E to the power lambda, okay? Lambda to the power K, okay, and then divided by K factorial. Okay, so here we've been told that the probability that no accident will occur, so that is the probability that X is equals to 0, is equals to, okay? So this probability is equals to this, but by the formula, it will be E to the power lambda, okay, and then lambda to the power, the K, which is this is 0, over 0 factorial. So I've said this probability here is equals to 0.1353. So this is what they have said here. Okay, but what is lambda to the power 0? Any number to the power 0 is just 1. And then 0 factorial is also 1. So what we have there is just e to the power lambda is equals to 0.1353. So our aim is to find this lambda. So remember, when we find this lambda will be our mean. Okay, and it will also be our variance. Cool, because under the Poisson, the mean and the variance are always the same. So what can we do in order to find this lambda? Okay, we are going to introduce what we call as the anchor ln. So this ln, we introduce it this side, and even this side, we introduce ln. So when you introduce ln, okay, it will allow you to drop this power here. So by the properties of logs, this power drops in front. So we're going to have lambda ln e is equals to ln 0.1353. Okay, but what is ln e? Okay, so ln e is always equals to 1. So you can try it on your calculator. Okay, but later on we'll be learning about the laws of exponentials. No, in fact, you guys already learned in semester 1. Okay, so you learned these properties here. Okay, so I was worried, but I'm not now. So this means this lambda is equals to, and then you just punch this value on the calculator. So ln of 0.1353. Okay, so what would that give me? Okay, so here in the formula, I made a simple mistake. So this power has to be negative, this power has to be negative. Okay, so it means this is to be negative, and here when it drops, it will be negative, negative. Okay, and then this value here gives me minus 2.0002607444. Okay, it gives me this, and then I divide both sides by a negative. So my lambda will just be, if I round it off, okay, to a whole number, it will just be 2. If I round this number off to a whole number, it will just be 2. So it means our lambda is 2. Okay, so once we find our lambda, then everything opens up. Okay, it will be like a flat gate. So so it means here on A, the mean, okay, the mean is equals to the lambda, which will just be 2. And the variance again is equals to the lambda, which will just be 2. So that will be our mean and our variance. Okay, and then the probability is saying find the probability that exactly 2 accidents will occur. Okay, so that is the probability that X is equals to 2, which will be equals to, by this formula, okay, e to the power minus 2, okay, and then 2 to the power 2 over 2 factorial. So that's what we have there. Okay, so what value are we going to get? Okay, so this will be e to the power minus 2 multiplied by 4 over 2 factorial is just 2. So this will be e to the power minus 2 multiplied by 2. So let me do that. So 2 multiplied by e to the power minus 2. Okay, so that gives me the probability 0.27067444. 1. Okay, so that's the probability that exactly 2 accidents will occur in a given week. Okay, let's look now at C. So C, they're saying find the probability that the number of accidents in a given week will be between 2 and 6. So that is the probability, okay, that X is between 2 and what? 6. So here, since this is a discrete random variable, okay, we are getting all the variables from 2 to 6. Okay, so it will be the probability that X is equals to 2. Okay, or I should be writing them like this: probability that X is equals to 2 plus the probability that X is equals to 3 plus the probability that X is equals to 4 plus the probability that X is equals to 5. And then the last one will be plus, I'll just write it here, plus the probability that X is equals to what? 6. Okay, so this will be equals to, so this guy by this formula will just be e to the power minus 2, because the lambda is 2, and then 2 to the power 2 over 2 factorial plus e to the power minus 2, and then 2 power 3, 3 factorial plus e to the power minus 2, this one now, 2 to the power 4, 4 factorial plus, what do we have now? We are here. So that would be e to the power minus 2, 2 to the power 5, 5 factorial plus, we're now here, which is e to the power minus 2, 2 to the power 6, 6 factorial. Okay, so what is left now is just for you guys to punch this on your calculator plus, punch this on your calculator plus. So you can even say, I can see a 2 to the power minus 2 everywhere. So I can factorize it. Okay, and then what do I remain with? I remain with 2 factorial over 2. I mean 2 to the power 2 over 2 factorial plus 2 to the power 3. Okay, 2 to the power 3 over 3 factorial plus 2 to the power 4 over 4 factorial plus 2 to the power 5 over 5 factorial plus 2 to the power 6 over 6 factorial. Okay, so this is not 26, it's 2 to the power 6, this one here. So 2 to the power 6, like that. Okay, so what is left now is just you to punch this onto the calculator. Okay, and then you should get an answer which is approximately 0.5895. So try it out. Okay, punch this onto the calculator and then you'll get this answer. Okay, so this was C and we're done with it. Let's look at the last one, which is D. Okay, so we're doing a similar thing to C. So that one on D, they're saying, find the probability, okay, that about 2 to 4 accidents will occur. So about 2 to 4 accidents, that's the probability that X is between 2 and 4. Okay, so this will just be the probability that X is equals to 2 plus probability that X is equals to 3 plus probability that X is equals to 4. So we do the same thing that we did on C. So this will be e to the power minus 2. So now I'll factorize this in advance. So for this one, it will be 2 to the power 2 over 2 factorial plus this one to be 2 to the power 3 over 3 factorial plus 2 to the power 4 over 4 factorial. Okay, and then you just punch this onto your calculator. So the answer that you should get there should be 0.5414 once you punch this onto the calculator. Okay, so we are done with question 10.